Welcome back to another Friday live stream with a blank screen again for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. It was just working a little bit ago. Hang on. Seriously? It worked when I was checking it. Maybe I got to put it in the foreground. Well, that is really annoying. Really, truly annoying. Can you at least hear me? I mean, I see my audio happening. Well, wow. Okay, well that's a good sign. Drive, thanks. Let me oh, there it is. There we are. My goodness. All right, let's take a look at who's here early and on time. I was not, so I wasn't here early or on time. Well, I was in the background early. I just was busy with something else. So we got John67 was here and top, he says. Ken Beard was here. Vigner was here. Alvin James was here. Lowrider was here. Drive was here. Pilot has dropping a message, then back to lab. Y'all have a good stream. Lab, like a laboratory, because you're a mad scientist, or you've got a dog, a Labrador Retriever. Okay. Lobo was here. Dirk was here. Bamf and Jaffo were here. Let's see. Brandon Doherty is here. Matthew Walter is here. And Bamf Drive echoes my sentiment. Matt Walter is here. Let's see if you have the same issue with the tree. I'm probably not going to have that issue, Vigner, because like I don't have a load at the moment, and I'll probably have something you can actually see. Let's see. John 67, Stephen, Rochester, New York. Can hear me? Well, that's good. So long as you can also see me, which I assume you can. Everyone. And welcome to the stream, Stephen. Let's see. I can hear you loud and clear. Taking a break from the odd haul that I am doing. So, Vigner, do you actually have a cargo that's invisible? Because all I saw in that screenshot was a container hauler. Wheelchair Gamer is here. I bet the tester trailer is North Dakota DLC. I don't know what that's about. Unfortunately, we can see you too. Well, I can fix that. Just like that. You meant Matt. No, Matt Walter. That's what your name says, Matt Walter. I think I already welcomed Matthew Roth further up somewhere. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm going to do some shout outs here, and then we're going to get into this. We're going to kit out this truck with the new Holland Style Tuning Pack stuff. So, Isabella Hagloff, Bedrock, Bill Welburn, Lurch, Nicholas Triple XN. Hello, Boomer. Like you that SCS will come white Nevada rework. Well, I'm not sure what you're saying exactly, but I believe it has to do with the Nevada rework, and I am really looking forward to that because I have been disappointed with Nevada in the game for a long time. So it's going to be nice to get it updated. Susan Arthur, Captain Minnesota, Omega Trucking, Trucker Kitty, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas, Big Al 2424, Chasmified, Lobo 1G, Phantom 6767, Wim 55, Matt Van S, Trucker King 2010, Harlan, David Long, aka Shorty, and Wolf Tank 71. That is all of the flatbedders. Okay, so let's talk about what we're doing. I'm driving my Scania right now. I actually did kit this out with the Holland Style Tuning Pack in a different profile. That's where that's how I've got the screenshot. But let's do it here, and I'd love to get some input from you guys. Make sure I don't have any damage to repair. Yes, Wheelchair Gamer. The next DLC has been basically announced. It is North Dakota. I don't know if it's been officially announced, but they did a teaser. So, who here has some thoughts? Well, let me just get to the different pieces. So let me just turn everything else off except for the Holland Style Tuning Pack. So now we got horns. I haven't even listened to these horns yet. I forgot to listen to them. So we'll put one of those on each side. Next up is the light bar. So the question is, which light bar? So we got this one. I kind of like this one because it's got spots for the additional lights all the way around the top and side. Definitely need more lights on the front. Yeah, always. So, so the first one was the Dutch style light box. This is the Holland style light box. I tend to prefer, so far, this one. Could have something to do with the red, white, and blue text. I also like these because they are, I don't know, white. So they stand out better. Your Dutch steel light box. Holland on wheels light box with roof bar. Room for more lights. Yeah, I like the either this one, this one. I didn't have a light bar. Or where'd it go? Not so much this one because it's black. I think I'm gonna go with the roof bar. This one. I always like the Holland style light box. It must be this one. But I mean, it looks nice, and it's got room for different lights on it. What's the big deal with these? Yeah, I think I gotta stick with the where's the light board? it's right here. I like this one here. Oh, there's not more lights. They're just positioned differently. But considering that, we've got the retro round orange, retro round white, ominous retro line. Let's put two of those on there. Then we've got the modern square orange, modern square white. I like the black housing. I also kind of like the blue because it's painted to match my truck. I don't know. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Okay, let's have a look at, let's see, front logo. Yeah, let's light it up because you never have enough lights. Front mast, there's nothing there. Front grille, there's a lot. I already have, actually, that's where I have my, what do you call it? Did I just hear thunder? Probably. Rain is expected to start in 15 minutes and last for 5 minutes. Okay, we do have some stuff here nearby. So if I disappear, it's because I lost power. Adam Buser is here. So I do have, these already have lights on them. But maybe I should put the these new strobes on. And actually, maybe I should alternate these with the white. Okay. I don't know what that will do. Well, that will be interesting to see. Yeah, there is some bad weather near me. Looky there. Okay. So what about this bull bar? Nothing there. Oh yeah, we got lots of lights. We got places for lights here. Yeah. See, this is one of the things that I like about Euro truck over American truck. You can never do this on a US truck, as far as I know. So have you guys, for those of you who have this tuning pack, do you prefer these bottom three or one of the bottom three or one of the top three? And if so, which one? Here we go. Room for more lights. I kind of like these called Danish yellow lights. Danish light yellow. I don't think this is legal in US. No. I mean, our trucks aren't built for this because of the way that they're laid out. But even the cab overs of yesteryear, they didn't have this. I think that looks kind of neat. All right, let's see what else we could do. Any accessory point that's lit up should have something for it, but the side skirts does not. The mud flaps does. What did I go with? Holland. None of these match the box. We'll go with that. All right, what do you think? I prefer the bottom three, usually the orange lights. But you know what? Just for drive, I will usually the orange lights. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do this one. I'll alternate these. I don't feel like I need the guard. We'll see how that looks when we get outside and turn off the lights. Okay. If we can't see where we're going now, I should probably take the sunglasses off my sunglasses, but probably shouldn't drive with sunglasses at night. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's make it dark. Didn't mean to do that. It's high beams. Beacons are not blinking. They're just on steady. Top. Bottom. That's pretty bright. So if you need to be working over here with something, this would light it up for you. Okay. Any oncoming traffic is going to get a really good stunt down. Mm-hmm. So let's see what we can pull out of Kajani here and take somewhere. Wait, Pro mods in here. Yeah, I better not take an external load. Let's see. Let's select the town I'm in. Really, empty spools, 780 kilograms. It's not even a ton. Arja plug? Not been there before. It could be interesting. Let's go there. Not a heavy load, but looks interesting. Picking up at Sal, whatever that is. Looks like it's across the street. Yeah, across the street. I think my game just crashed. Yep. Yep. You know what? This happened to me the other day when I was playing around with this. First time I got in, it crashed after I put everything on. So rebooting the just a game crash, not a computer this time. So trucking through video, Nick, David H74. You know what? Bet that didn't save. Oh, that sucks. RD04 Dave, Douglas Williams, JC Drives, Pancake Man, Ken Beard, Grumpy Gruntpaw Gaming, Road Trip Nerd. You know, if I'd have remembered the fact that previously, after I added all that stuff to a truck, my game crashed. And it didn't save then either. So I had to redo it all. You'd think I would have had the foresight of mind to do a quick save. Ken Maselman, Hunter Toller, John Whitesall, Muhammad Helmi, Jaffo 729, Megatron Decepticon, Banff 2020, and Dan Lynn. Yep, time to do it again is right. So, what's the command for quick save while you're in the game? I saw on Discord you were streaming the Holland Style Tuning. Hello, boss and fellow BTT drivers. Hey, Wim, welcome to the stream. Yes, I just kitted out my truck. And then the game crashed. Not cool. And of course, I have Pro Mods installed, all of the Pro Mods installed. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get back into the game. At least I'll end up at the shop. I bought a horse on my days off and called him Mayo. Sometimes mayonnaise. Thank you for filling the uncomfortable silence drive. Oh yeah, look at there. No, wait, is this the Scania? No, this is my other truck that I started in earlier. Seriously? Am I even in Finland anymore? No. Wow. I don't even have the truck assigned to me. That's weird because it did save. Like when I set this up earlier, I thought, I don't know what to think anymore. All right. Let's drive it. Or wait, let me kit it out first. I can just do it from here. So this is annoying. Busy composing a memorial book for the 75th Jubilee of our drama club, but I'm lurking on my other screen while writing. Well, happy to have you. All right, back to the horns. I got to remember to blow this horn too, because I have yet to hear it. Come on. Oh, I guess it's there. So I went with this. Right? No, I went that. And I think I alternated these. Yeah. And then front logo, I did that. Then front mask, I did these. Yellow, 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 white, white, white. Okay, can somebody throw in the shortcut command for quick save, please? I thought it was Control S, because that's what it usually is in everything else, but it's not. Okay, the only other thing I can think of was the mud flaps. Yeah, I went that one. Put the Cat 3406E in my truck and ATS, and wow, it sounds amazing. Yes, it does. Even the free Steam version sounds good. Okay, drive it. And grab my trailer. Not that. Not that. There we go. Now, quick travel back up here because I wanted to drive up here. Yeah, that 3406E is pretty awesome. Okay, let's look at. Nobody knows what the shortcut is for quick save? Man, I never use it, so I don't know. See gameplay. Probably keys and buttons. Scroll lock. Nope, DMing won't work because I'm not paying attention to Discord. I need to know like right now. So that's why I put it in there. So let's see. There, yeah, I saw a quick save. Okay. Turn that back off. All right. I got no jobs, so let's see what kind of jobs are available on the cargo market. See if I can find the same job. There it is. Let's go get it. Right across the street. Or not. It's over there. It's around the corner down the street. Have had coffee, but not all of it. Cargo market. There's our load going to whatever that place is in Sweden. Ah, there's our parking spot. Let me see if I can. I mean, I know I can back into it, but is that the right thing to do? Ah. All right. So a telehandler, right? And we are going that away. So there's some roadway I haven't discovered yet. Most of this I have. It's 9.5 hours. How much time do I have on the load? 12 hours. So I have to do this all in one day. Why is half of the gate open? That's weird. Love these new Bobcat cargos. Ooh, that's a red light. Why would there be a red light here when there's a green light at the other place? That is bizarre. Okay, well, you lost your chance. That's that horn. Let's see. Were you handling merch goodies there, driver? Yes! Yes, I was. And I didn't put them in the store shelf thing down below here, but there is a link in the description below. And I think I created a shortcut there, Drive, for the merch store. I think I did anyway. Anyway, link in the description below for the merch store. And I am working on some new stuff slowly. One of the many projects that I'm making little headway on. My main focus has been work lately. And I am making a lot of progress in that regard. I'm about 2/3 of the way done with the major project. Well, for those that don't know, I design and build business or websites for small businesses. That's it. What Pilot said. I thought that was it. It's in the. I don't think we pinned that comment, but it's in the Pretty sure it's in the Convoy chat channel. I thought that was right. Oh yeah, Nightbot's not here. What's up with that? No, Nightbot's here. He's posting. Speaking of which, Nightbot is here, so watch your P's and Q's, turn off that caps lock key, and don't spit out too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. I posted it in Convoy chat, I thought. Okay, that one works. I'll have to see about that other one. I thought there were two that I added. So that one, when you do the BTC command, it posts a link to the website. Oh, Discord. How silly of me not to do merch. So which do you think it should be? Should the command be store or merch? Ooh, I'm speeding. Merch, okay. Now I just got to remember to do it. Anyway, back to the scenery. Looks like we're getting some bus pullouts in anticipation of the new Coaches DLC. Might just be moderators, pilot. Not sure. Oh, looky there. I think I need to get fuel. I didn't plan this very well. But go ahead and try it, Vigner. Let's find out. Sonny is here. Welcome. Give me a moment. Need to check something because I forgot to pull it up. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, only moderators. All right, pilot, thanks. You gotta wait for me. Guess I'll wait for this light though. Yep, I got googly eyes for these Bobcat cargos. I don't know why. Oh wait, this is a better. Oh, yeah, I should go that way. What the heck? I don't have this road uncovered. Pay no attention to that blinking light on the back of my trailer. I love uncovering gray roads. Oh, not here. Oh. Green light already. Oops. And speeding again. Yeah, Sonny, they do. They typically have more horsepower than US trucks. I'm not sure what I'm running on this one. And this light is, or this load is not heavy. 6 tons. That's metric tons. So that's 6,000 kilos, roughly. Oh, wait, it says 5 tons over there. Trucky says 6 tons. The game says 5 tons, so that's 5,000 kilos. Multiply that times 2.2 pounds, or 2.2 to get pounds. So that's a little over 10,000 pounds, 10 and a half or so. Come on. Dude, what's up? I mean, you're not even that close to the guy in front of you and you're brake checking me? Good riddance to all of y'all. These speed limits over here are insane. Did you work today, Drive? Or has it just been a long week? Did, and yesterday doing 5 days this week. Last one is Monday. 5? Did they knock you back to 8 hours a day? Or are you doing 5-10? Oh, I cut that guy off. My bad. Ooh, red light. 5 12-hour shifts. Wow. Are you guys short-handed, or is there a big push right now? A little early for the Christmas restocking. All right, we are about to leave Finland. Light. And then we'll be driving into Sweden for a bit. Short-handed yesterday, but 12 hours is the normal shift for... Is it? I thought you were doing 410s. Are you really doing 412s normally? I don't know how many times you probably told me that, but I don't remember. Welcome to Sweden. "48 hours a week, but 60 hours on this 5-day run. That's killer. A week for me is 4 days." I knew it was 4 days, but still. First thing you see in Sweden is what? I don't know. More trees? IKEA! Right. I like IKEA. I have a few things from IKEA. Volvo. Looks like we got a merge coming up. I have an urge to merge. So is the Holland Tuning, the Holland Style Tuning Pack work on every stock truck? That too, but also on my driveway. I love my old Volvo 245. Looks like I gotta move over. Logger truck, yep. Dangerous Dave is here. Welcome to the stream. Holland Pack works on all the trucks. I've tried most of them. Okay. Well, I've only done it on the Scania and the MAN TGX, I think. So talk a little bit about SCS. Whoa, buddy. You didn't have to slam on the brakes to change lanes. So we've got two DLCs, two map DLCs coming up soon. Iceland in Euro Truck. And South Dakota in American Truck. And it's possible we might get coaches for Euro Truck and road trip for American Truck yet this year. Let's hear what Vigner has to say about that. Look at that beautiful water. So that's a nice thing. Sunny over here. I mean, just the scenery over here is just incredible. Now this is not mountainous here. Finland, Sweden, not mountainous much to speak of. But Norway is. You T-bone me or Y-bone me. Ooh, debris on the roadway. Of course, this guy has to brake check me. Vigner should change his name to the Oracle. Yeah. I have often said both DLCs will show on Gamescom. I have often said that if you want to know what's going on with SCS, ask for a Vigner report. Come on, guys. Got places to be. Still have almost 4 hours to drive. 6 hours, 45 minutes to get it there. But we're okay on time. Oops. And we're okay on drive clock. So we're gonna make it unless there's some sort of delay. New Volvo coming out? Is there a new Volvo? Is that this year though? I saw some hint, something about a Volvo. Been a little distracted lately, this whole month. Speaking of things that are coming up, we've got the All Europe Challenge coming up, starting next weekend. So that's for our virtual trucking company, Boomers Trucknado Transport, VTC. So we will be doing a lot of driving in Euro Truck collectively starting next weekend. The electric one. You know, I look forward to that. I was kind of impressed with the ones that came out for quick jobs. Wait, is that an American truck or Euro truck? Yes, Vigner should be interesting. And we're going to run it the same way that we did last year, except it'll be in, well, it's always has been in alphabetical order, but sometimes we run it in reverse alphabetical order. Both, huh? I mean, you have a vast wealth of knowledge regarding ETS and ATS, Vigner. Yes, he does. Well, he does a good job of keeping on top of the SES blog posts, as well as AP 101's channel in Discord. You're looking forward to the console version there, Dave? Make sure that Norway will be before North Macedonia. It won't be. If it's alphabetical, then North Macedonia will be before Norway. Unless I'm missing something. – E comes before W. Coffee comes before T. Yep, I am also subscribed to AP101 and I watch most of his videos. I think I watched one this morning. Coffee before all things, yes! That's it, Sonny. Coffee before all things. No, it's not reverse alphabetical order. North comes before Norway. Alphabetically. Last time, or in previous years, I abbreviated North with just N. So it was N Macedonia. Now I've spelled it out. And I had to resort it. Wait, are we in? I think we are. Yes, Gelefte. That's where we are. This notorious town where game kept crashing. So when in reverse order, Norway will be, Norway would be first in reverse alphabetical order. Yes, coffee. Yeah, Vigner, that doesn't help as much as you think it does. That's how it's spelled, more or less. Skelefte. Or Skelefte. Where's Ducky when you need him? What a beautiful view. I don't believe I've ever been down this road before. I don't believe I've ever seen that tree knocked over before. Anywhere else in the game. And this is pro mod stuff here. That's why I've never been on this road before. We're getting close. Where are we delivering at? Bam International. Yeah, however you pronounce that. I have no idea. Arvidsjaur. How about we just call it Aardvark? Oh, there's a photo opportunity coming up. By the way, I'm assuming this is a ProMods added road. So now that I see that we've got a photo opportunity, maybe that's not the case. That was cool. Whatever it is. Mooses, and owls. Oh, that's cool. This isn't the photo opportunity, by the way. Neat. So the photo opportunity is something up here on the left. Looks like a church. Yeah, Aardvark Church. What's that, Vigner? This is part of Nordic Horizons. It's not ProMods. CS did an amazing job with Nordic Horizons, and ProMods made it better. Yes, I agree with that. So you're saying that this wasn't added by ProMods? Okay. I've just never been out to it. You know, I guess I have been out here, now that I think about it, in a different profile. Okay, I accept that. And I never get tired of looking at trees. Let's see. No, but the town you're coming up to is in ProMods, not North. Okay, so the road, SES did the road. ProMods probably tweaked it a little bit and added this other town, or maybe actually the town we just went through. Oh, it's a different town. Arjeplag. Got it. This is nice. I'm pretty sure I've never been on this road. Look at that. Cool. Oh, this is our turn. We're going inside. Yes, we are. And I have to back in from the other side because the door is halfway down on this side. Here we go. 557 kilometers according to the game. Sound like a pro. Well, thank you, Drive. I need to find a place to sleep because I think I've got very little time left on my clock. And here's a, I assume this is a place right down the road. But I'm going to swing around this way first. I would like to find a short load coming out of this area. Nice water feature. I was hoping there'd be a hidden road here. Well, maybe that gate will open when I pull up to it. What do you think? Nope. Bam. Hold on, I don't need fuel. I don't have to go in that way. Oh, can't go that way. That's weird. Well, it is. Did work on 6:46 a.m. Forget to get you one of these in the merch store too. Okay. So, what kind of a load can we get out of here with this trailer? Anything? In short, ooh, that's a ways. That's 390 kilometers. That's not bad. And a ferry ride. What about freight market? Nope, nothing shorter. What about out of here? Nope. To be mindful of the time. So let's go there. I don't have that town discovered yet, Instead. So let's go on a discovery tour. Wind turbine, 21 tons. Picking up at bam. Shocking. No. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. Didn't see it till it was too late. Yeah, the cow's been up for an hour probably by this, by judging by the daylight. Let's see, 215 hardcore points and 3.4 stars. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't that long of a load. I wasn't really expecting a lot, and this one's going to be even shorter. Okay, 390 kilometers driving. Guessing we're going to be parking on the other side of the building. Yep. Trucker John is here. Got a lot of grass to munch on all day. Yes, they do. They got to get after it. That grass isn't going to munch itself. This oversized? It is oversized. Let's get them beacons on. I mean, it doesn't look oversized, but it's like something's hanging over the edge a little bit. I really like this Schwarzmüller low loader. It hauls all kinds of handy stuff. Didn't even see my turn signal for some reason. Excuse me. Pardon me, coming through. Super important load here. Yeah, I should not have pulled out in front of him. Three straps for a 21-ton load. That'll do it. Yeah. You know, interestingly, I'm expecting that there'll be some other kind of blocking going on. Yeah. Right there. So they got these, whatever that is, with a, it's probably a piece of wood, some kind of cradle action going on. So that's going to keep it from sliding side to side. So these things are just going to hold it down. But yeah, how many straps should that have? Because I'm not familiar with flatbedding operations, you know, tying things down. How many straps per ton? Or how many tons per strap? Is there a formula? I'm guessing there probably is. But modifiable by the load. I would add more. You know, I don't disagree with that assessment. I could see adding a couple more. One near the rear, and another one in between the first and second strap. But I'm no expert at it by any means. Probably 47 straps. 4 to 5 tons per strap, says Bogdan. Hey, Bogdan, welcome to the stream. Well, okay, so yeah, so at least one more, if not two. Depends on the size of the straps. Using 5-ton straps, I would use at least 6. Okay. Sounds like a question for Nicholas. I agree. Although I don't think Nicholas does, well, he didn't do flatbed, but I mean, he does curtain cider. Woo. Well, actually, I think he does. Sometimes. I like John's answer, though. Flatbed and low bed. Drive says you can tell the ton rating of a strap by the stitching. They have lines of stitching running the length of them. One line of stitching represents 1 ton. Wait a minute. What is this stitching you speak of? Because isn't it just a nylon or a cotton strap? Oh, talking about that stitching? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that what you're talking about? Just wait. Yep, that's them. So these are 4-ton straps. Just wait. It is also the shifting of weight by the truck in motion. Yes. And that's why I was looking over at these, Sonny. They've got a cradle system bolted onto the trailer. Nicholas did use low bed during his last IRL load. Not all of them have them. Yeah, I could see having at least one more strap, but I think I would put one right here and one right here. Just because. I think I'm going to find myself doing a little research for in the FMCSA's regulations. I mean, for US. Because if you're going to do flatbedding operations, you have to learn all that. There's just a variety of different types of loads that you may haul on flatbed, drop deck, or low bed. I love the water effect. Probably should have pulled in there just to color up that gray area. There's a big long line of cars. Did that guy just sit through a red light up ahead? How inconsiderate of him. So we've got a couple of convoys in the Discord coming up. I think we've got one later today. In an hour-ish. And then we've got... Pick up. And then we've got another one tomorrow. The one today, I don't remember if it's Euro truck or American truck. Tomorrow, it's American truck. Wait. No. I'm sorry. This is Friday, not Saturday. Tomorrow, we've got a convoy after the members live stream. And then Sunday, we have an American truck convoy. Yeah, my week has been all messed up. It's been both long and short. I've been busy working, and that just kind of skews my perception of time a little bit. Just finishing up some of the final details on the website mock-up for the client. And so there was a bit of a rush to get through that. So that was totally focused on that, didn't get anything else done. First part of the week kind of rug on, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, it's Thursday afternoon, and I'm like, I gotta get ready for a stream tomorrow. Now it feels like Saturday. Tomorrow's ETS and Sunday is ATS. Thank you, Drive. And that's as it should be. We've been alternating them. Actually, my work schedule is such that I almost scheduled this live stream for the evening, my time. But I got done with the bulk of everything I needed to do, so I didn't change the schedule. Umea. All right, guys, work it out up there. Don't you back into me. Just checking on the likes counter. Looks good compared to the number of people we have and had in here a little bit ago. I show 23 at the moment. Got to go, folks. Working tomorrow, so I need my beauty sleep. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Well, thanks, Drive, for hanging out. And, yeah, get you some of that there beauty sleep. Lord knows you need it. Bypassing all that fishing. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. When I first year or two, when I was trucking, I always wanted to. Oh, I missed my turn. I always wanted to. I didn't do it. I always thought about packing. Oh, that was not good. Well, well, well. Hey, Carlin. Yeah, first year or so, I kept thinking about having my fishing gear in the truck, but I never did. Part of the problem was, like everything else, I really couldn't just stop and go fishing on a whim. I wasn't on vacation, I was working. Can't park there? Are you sure? And the other problem is that you can't just go fishing on a whim necessarily, because if you don't have a fishing license for that state, you run the risk of getting a nasty fine, plus having all your gear taken away. And a non-resident fishing license plus any endorsements or stamps that you might need can run pretty steep, which is sad, unfortunately. But I thought about it many times. Would have been nice. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't expecting to get a 5-star on this run anyway, seeing as how it's too short and not heavy enough. All right, we only have one choice. That's all we need. Let's see if we pick up some time on the clock. Yep. Got plenty of time now. We got a little over 2 hours of driving time, and we got 11 hours to do it. Okay, hold on, what? Left for cargo, right for everything else? Guessing it doesn't really matter, but we'll go this way. Yep, that total road feature is really nice for when you do bonehead trucking stuff like that. Welcome to Finland. Sonny, what are you asking about? There's a few mods are in the description below the stream. I am running a Zeemods engine. That's your question. You know, I got this all this Holland Tuning Pack stuff on here, and I haven't even driven a night yet. Speaking of which, do I have my... Nope. Vasa. We have 132 kilometers remaining on this trip. Better stop. Hello. How did I not fill in that whole roundabout on the map? That seems unusual. Wow, I'm coloring in a lot of gray roads today. Like that. It's a new feature from SES that came with 1.60. The Toda Road is, if that's what you're talking about. Oop, exit. Lots and lots of trees. I was hoping to have gotten over to Norway on this stream, but we didn't make it. Talking about the roundabout not turning yellow? Really? Because they're coming out in 161, they're going to get really aggressive about it, coloring in stuff you get in here. Yeah, that's 161, and it's going to be more aggressive. But usually, well, not usually. It depends. If it's in Pro Mods area, if you hit any part of the roundabout, if it's a small one, it'll color up the whole thing. And once 161 comes out, it'll be like that in the base game. We've seen a lot of trees today. I like it. Sonny, currently the game doesn't use DirectX 12. You may have it on your computer, as most of us do, but the game doesn't use it, as I understand. Ah. At least not currently. That's going to change. I can see the flag on the map. Huh. I didn't realize it was so late in the day. Must have been that ferry ride. Looked like there was a castle out there on that island. Here we are. And this is a little bit of a tricky parking spot. Ooh, I got this fence over here. Oh. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh, come on. Crazy thing is, they're not even being registered by the game as crashes because it's just pallets. I don't even think I got any damage to my truck from that. Nicholas! Hey, were your ears burning? We were talking about you. Currently, Sonny, the game uses DirectX 11. And there's Wiz. Without his green name. Should have went the other way in and reversed it blind. Not blindfolded. Blindsided. Which is what I'm doing now. Blindfolded. Might just as well be blindfolded. Well, Nicholas, let me get this backed into the dock here, and then if somebody doesn't beat me to it, I'll got a question for you as a real life trucker that does low boy or low bed and flatbed stuff. So the question is, for this 21-ton load, how many straps should it have? If these are 5-ton straps, then it's only rated for 15 tons, but I'm hauling 21. So, would you have additional straps? And if so, where would you put them? I meant blindside. It was a typo that I didn't see until it's too late. I'm not going to back into something blindfolded. It may look like I'm driving blind sometimes. We do have these blockers or this cradle set up. So that just helps it keep it from shifting, but it's still a 21-ton load. That's kind of heavy. I know I wouldn't do that myself. Yeah. All right, Nicholas, I'm going to deliver the load. Oh, yeah, I got shut down. Good work. That's a, oh, I got damage. Yeah. The truck had to take a nap on its side in a parking lot. Bummer. Way more. I'd also try to get have straps around the front of the cargo too. Those cradles seem to be bolted to the deck. They are bolted to the deck. So you would put a set of straps in the front to keep it from sliding forward. That makes sense. Maybe one in the back too. Not sure about that. Okay. Oh, we got a garage here. We got a, looks like a truck stop here. So let's go down there. We'll get fuel and stuff. Phantom. A lot better for 37 months. How are you doing, Phantom? I was thinking of you earlier. But if possible, I would lash directly to the cargo. Instead of just throwing the straps over. I don't think you can with this cargo because it's that smooth housing. I think it's okay to use those straps to hold it down as long as you have enough of them. Again, I am not the expert. There would probably be dedicated hooks for lashing on something like that in real life. You know, I do see that a lot, but I don't think that's the case with that cargo, that particular cargo. Because if it had something to lash it down with, there'd be chains probably. Like the previous cargo that I hauled, which was a telehandler. So that had chains that were hooked onto things designed to be hooked onto with cargo securement chains. But I didn't see that was the case with this wind turbine housing. Ryder says, on a viewpoint on the parking spot. Yeah, I saw that too. Okay, wife's still hospital. Wife's still in hospital. Okay, I wasn't going to ask you that in the stream, but thank you for sharing. Because I was curious how she's doing. I know you guys have had a rough go of it the last couple of years. Going that away. So we going this way. That's fuel for cars, so that's, I'm not supposed to go in this way. Is that it? Is that the deal? A little confusing. We go in this way. I guess I should have come in that way. So confused. I get fuel there and fuel here. I don't actually need fuel. But as long as we're here. Speaking of here, Nicholas, I got some questions for you after the stream. Let's check this out. This is Lalby. Okay. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. Oh, look, there's the truck. City Crust. That'd be a bread shop or something. Now I get to start off with a fresh clock. Come on. So, anywho, we didn't really get into it much except at the beginning, but there is the Holland Style Tuning Pack changes. So, it's cool. Is it worth $4? Yeah, maybe. I like lights. Now the Scania logo's lit up. This thing on top would be nice if it were customizable. I like extra lights. Oh, I forgot to do all the... Wait, I didn't do the lights on the front? Thought I did. Oh, that was before I saved and the game crashed. We caved and got the DLC. I did. I think it's worth it since we don't know how long Sissel's pack will continue to work. Good point. I did cave and I did get it. It just seemed like I should, you know? I get most tuning pack. I think I get all the tuning packs in American Truck, whatever they are. I don't get all the skin packs, but I've got maybe I've even got all of the tuning packs in Euro Truck now that I got this one. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Can't go wrong with content. Yeah. Tomorrow is the members live stream. Starts the same time that this stream started. And in the evening, there'll be a different stream. I don't know what I'm doing in the evening yet. We shall see. And remember, next weekend, we start the All Europe Challenge. Thank you, Bamf and Jeffo. So that's what's up. Nicholas, I'd like to get together with you in the Discord for a few minutes if you're available. Just shoot me a DM, and we'll go from there. I need a few minutes, though, to wrap things up here for the stream. And then we'll go from there. Let me get over here. Yeah, there we go. So thanks for riding along with me today in Euro Truck Simulator. And we'll do some more driving tomorrow. Yeah.